So I had a lesson with Jeff, and he had the most common mistake that amateur golfers make when they struggle with contact. He had what we call a reverse pivot. The beauty is we fixed it in just a couple minutes. Let me share with you what we did. Now, one of the biggest reasons why golfers struggle with contact with their irons is because they don't pivot correctly. And one of the things that you've probably been learning here as you've been following us at VLS Golf and US Golf TV is that where the weight is at on our feet has a huge impact on where the club hits the ground. So reverse pivot, I'm going to show you what a reverse pivot is, and I'm going to show you how we fixed it for Jeff. So reverse pivot is basically this. When the club goes one direction, i.e. the club is going away from the target, back to my main man Nick, give him the thumbs up, there's Nick, okay? The club's going back towards Nick, but my weight's going forward. That's what we call reverse pivot. And then as I start the club towards the target, my weight goes the other way. So let me just demonstrate it in slow motion, and I'm gonna show you what Jeff and I did to fix it, because if you're struggling with contact, more than likely it's in your pivot. So here we go. Jeff had a pretty good setup. Weight went forward as club went back. As club went forward, weight went back. So look like this. Here we go. It's forward. All right, so if this finish right here looks pretty familiar, okay, we're gonna fix that. Here's what we did. The first thing is that, and I got this wonderful drill at the end I'm gonna share with you. It's called our right-left drill. It's probably our most popular one. But we want the club to be moving in the same direction as the weight on our feet. Okay, so when the club moves to the right, as a right-handed golfer, when the club moves to the right, the weight should move to the right. As the club moves towards the target, the weight should move towards the target, all right? I want those two things to work in unison. When the club and the weight go one direction, the club and the weight go the other direction. Okay, so let me just go ahead and demonstrate it for you. Then I'm gonna give you a couple drills to work on that. So here we go. I'm gonna move the club and my weight towards my trail foot and then back to my lead foot. So here we go, trail, lead. Now, that was a tad thin, but it was definitely more solid. You see where I was at, where I finished. So with Jeff, the first thing that we did is we did the step away drill, because I wanted him to feel his weight going to his trail foot as he's holding the club back versus going towards his lead foot. So it looks something like this. So I said, all right, Jeff, here's what I want you to do. Put your feet together, and as you swing the club back towards the camera, back where Nick is at, just step away, boom. And we just did that. We did a three-setter, right? We love the three-setters, right? And be sure to subscribe. Also tell us where you're from. We love hearing where you're from. It's one of our favorite things. So feet together, step, swing it up. And we did, like I said, a three-setter. So now we had that feel. So I said, all right, he said, you got that feel of the weight going? He's like, yeah, I got that. So I said, all right, let's just hit one. Regular setup, move the weight to the trail foot, and then forward. Oh, that was more solid. I hope you got that one, Nick, because that one was more solid. That got the weight going in the right direction on the takeaway, but that's just half of the equation. That's half, right? What about the other half? What about getting the weight going towards the target? So we just did the opposite. I said, not feet together again, Jeff. Swing it back, and as you swing it forward, step forward. So, did a three-setter again. All right, so that's the forward swing. Club goes forward, weight goes forward. So now I got the feel. I've trained the club and weight going away. I trained the club and weight going forward. Let me hit one, and we're gonna tie all this together with my favorite all-time drill. Club and weight go towards the trail. Club and weight go towards the lead. Here we go, trail, lead. Oh, much better. Here's one of the things that I'm a big believer in, and that is that we can't have a lot of swing thoughts, right? Jeff and I worked through these couple drills, the ones I just shared with you, but I said, when you head to the golf course, when you walk to that first tee, here's what I want you to do in your routine. I want you to do the right-left drill. Okay, now I know Nick's laughing. He's like, oh my God, here we go again, Kolb? Right-left drill again? Yes, we're going there again, okay? Because in the vertical line swing, we love to keep the game simple. And when the club is in continuous motion, right, left, right, left, right, left. When the club is in continuous motion, your weight and your athleticism naturally follow that. So this right-left drill, okay, is simply, I swing the club to the right and I swing it to the left. And then I move it back. Notice I'm not stopping, and notice I'm not swinging fast. And when that club is in continuous motion, then I find balance and I find rhythm. So let's tie it all together. This is his routine. This is what Jeff did. I said, all right, give me a little three-setter. Right, left, right, left, right, left. I said, all right, Let's step up. Let's go ahead and hit it. Right, left. Oh, best one of the day, right there. And that's what I did with Jeff to fix his reverse pivot and improve his contact. Now, I'm gonna give you 3 other things that you can do to improve your contact before you even start your swing. Check it out right here in my next video. And if you wanna personally work with us and my team on your golf game, check out VLScoaching.com.